Hello everyone, Shinto Bean here playing some more Warhammer combat cards, and in this video I'm going to be introducing the newest Warlord to enter the game for the Chaos faction. Here he is, Huron Blackheart, and he looks like he has a pretty fun special rule. So I'll just read it off. When a friendly Chaos card kills an enemy card, it gains 40% of that card's attack stats, even if the attacking card did not have those attacks previously. So, I have a pretty funky deck here. Composition. I've got the Lord of Change. This is the main damage dealer with the Sonic Blast. Really powerful damage output, but I'm most looking forward to seeing this thing kill some ranged units, which would then give it a ranged attack. And yes, you can gain attack stats, attack types that your bodyguards do not normally have. So the others are just to sort of defend against both ranged and melee. We've got a lot going on here, trying to do like everything at once. Now we've got this guy who has both ranged and melee and regeneration. Obviously, you want to keep your damage dealers alive. There are a few warlords like this who buff individual units, and for those in particular, you want to keep your buffed cards alive as long as possible. The Terminator Lord is pretty good at surviving with the triple shields here. And we got two cards with Taunt, and then the Rubric Marine, which is just a pretty cost-effective card with a ridiculous amount of health for its cost. Now, as for the Warlord himself, here he is. He's got Fear for his trait. At 38 points, he is pretty expensive, and he starts off with pretty low stats, although having all three attack types is nice. But he has a whole lot of damage upgrades, so as he levels up, he gains plus 12 stats per upgrade, and by the time he reaches the higher levels, he actually gets quite strong. So, at the lower levels, you don't really want him on the field, though, with only 133 health. So let's go ahead and deploy, and we'll see how this deck works out. And it sounds like we are facing the Necrons. The Warlord is none other than Imhotep, the Stormlord, with 5 bodyguards. Let's take a look at this Warlord here. Level 5. Wow. Okay. This will be interesting. Hopefully we can get that Lord of Change out, although they do have the initiative, so they get the first turn. Some pretty strong cards. No doubt we'll be deploying here. Let's see. Well, so far, no Lord of Change. I guess we're going to drop down one of the Taunt guys here. And, yeah. Let's go with the Lord of Change over on this side. Hopefully it will have enough damage to kill that Royal Warden, although it's going to be quite close. The taunt is not enough to actually protect the Lord of Change, unfortunately. Alright, let's go with taunt number 2 then. And we got the Sonic Blast going off, dealing 26 damage. Oh, so just barely enough. Wow, exact lethal damage on the Royal Warden. Which means the Lord of Change gets to steal those attack stats, plus 18 ranged and plus 6 melee. So it's not a huge amount, but does mean that Lord of Change will be able to counterattack now with when the enemy goes ranged. Lots of damage coming in from these Necrons. Sadly, the big blue chicken just does not have a whole lot of health. It's not nearly as beefy as it used to be. Alright, time to bring out the big guns, I think. We're going to go with, let's go with this dude. Should be able to deal some good damage there. Terminator Lord with the shields. Gonna keep blasting away with the Psychic. Gonna get some extra stats from killing that Plasmancer. Once again, Lord of Change is the one taking those stats. It's at 40 range now. Now, will it survive this next turn? Uh-oh. They got a big one. The Annihilation Barge. Oh, wow. With the Inspiring Presence, that's a lot of damage. But fortunately, Lord of Change does survive. That range counterattack is actually helpful in taking down the shields, although the Annihilation Barge there has 2 more shields, I think. One will get taken down by the Psionic Blast, which will also kill the Overlord over on the left side, which means, actually, we have a massive melee attack charged up here. Worked out pretty nicely, so we're just going to go ahead and do that instead of going Psychic. So yeah, against the Necrons, this is actually pretty powerful. They can't even go for the ranged or melee attack anymore. Will Imhotep be able to zap the Lord? Nope, he could have, but yeah, pretty brutal. And we can finish now. I'm not actually sure how many my guys actually killed things. So obviously this guy killed some ranged units, so he has a buff to his stats. The Terminator Lord didn't actually kill anything, but the Lord changed. There he is at the end of the game with quite a lot of attack, barely any health. But we can end with pretty much anything we want to. Let's go for the ranged attack here. 77 range from the Lord change. Doesn't get a chance to attack, but yeah, that was a pretty good display of Huron Blackheart's power, I think. And I do quite enjoy using those Psychers to gain the ranged attacks that they normally do not have. Again, though, this special rule is not limited by attack type, so you can run whatever bodyguards you want to. Just make sure that whatever you do, you keep those cards that are doing the killing alive for as long as you can. But I'm curious to see what sort of other builds people come up with to combo with Blackheart. Let me know in the comments if you have any ideas. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.